Welcome back to the Sincerely Naked podcast. I'm your host, Cheryl, and today I am joined by literally the two girls who have changed my personal and work life in so many ways they can't even control themselves. We are joined by Kiara, Kiki, what's your middle name again? Isabela Valladares, and Taylor
Tay,
Murray Smith. Okay. So today we are going to talk about an array of things. We have been working together, Tay and I for 8 months, Kiki and I for 9 months, and we have learned so much not only about each other, but about running a business better, smoother, making it a better experience for all of you, and what it is to work together closely and have such a positive work environment, which among women it's kind of hard because we're women. We can tend to be catty sometimes. They agree.
Dealt with some catty people
right, in other jobs.
other
And so we have had, I'm going to use the word, such equanimity.
That's a big word.
It's such a beautiful word where it's just like peaceful and we're all on the same wavelength. We vibe really, really well in all aspects. And I am proud and happy to say, as far as I'm concerned, we've never had any mishaps.
No.
Thank God.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
I
that
just feel like
happening
'cause
either,
we all
though.
have different personalities. We don't mesh bad. That
Right,
makes sense.
yeah.
We all.
It's a
Yeah.
puzzle that just all the pieces fit very
'cause
nicely.
we all have just different personalities.
We're
I
the
feel
naked puzzle.
Yes.
We're all different. Like you're the soft one.
Oh, okay.
Cheryl's like the, and then I'm the one that's kind of like in the middle, I guess.
Wait, but not everyone is gonna watch this. So you said Tay's the soft one, and then you said Cheryl is the.
Okay, so Cheryl's like the one that que manda, and I guess I'm just the one that's like always like in the middle, I guess.
You're like,
But I feel like that's why we kind of never, have any mishaps or fight. I feel like we're all we can communicate.
We each
really
play
well
our
too.
role,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
for
communicate
sure.
really good too.
Yeah.
Just safe space.
So we're going to just do some questions that ChatGPT gave us. We love Chat. He's one of our friends here. And the first question is going to be, what's something you've learned about yourself from working together? Taylor, you go first.
oh, that was kind of deep.
She's like, I wasn't expecting it to
Tell
go
me about
this deep.
yourself.
Okay, I guess I'll go first.
Okay, go first.
Wait,
Okay,
okay.
you go.
I think I've learned that when I have others around me that always want to be better, helps me always want to be better.
Yeah.
So the energy is contagious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of you are very hard workers, obviously. And I strive to be a hard worker as well. So it makes it so much easier to be in the same place and doing it
Like
together.
in the same environment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And as much as sometimes we'll have downtime or, just some time between clients, we always know that there's always something to do,
Yeah.
right? And we all do it. We all know our roles
And we all do it.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So you want to tag on her response?
well, I guess it was like what you were saying. Being in a space where we all not think the same, but we're all in the same headspace, it does help.
Yeah.
Compared to being in another work environment where you guys don't kind of see the same values or the same work ethic, it's kind of hard. Mesh, and we all think the same,
So I'll say something that I've learned is I know I've always lacked a little bit of patience, but the way that both of you just nodded your head, I feel that I have gained patience for sure.
Yeah.
And I've done leadership roles before, and whether it was official or unofficial, this has been like one of the most official ones.
Mm-hmm.
And just as anyone wants to do a good job at anything, I think people who lead and want to do it intentionally want to do a really good job, because your leader can make or break your work situation. And whether you leave or stay at a job, you always remember those really good leaders.
Yeah.
And so I always wanted to be something like that. Erica has been a great leader at her job, and she's inspired me just even as a woman, how much of an impact she can make. And so what I've learned is that I have a little bit more patience than I thought I did, and I'm gaining more of that because not everyone thinks the way that I think or does things the way that I do. But we have come to a point where Kiki already finishes my sentences, and I could just point to her and she'll know exactly what I'm saying without even saying anything at all. So I really appreciate that.
I also want to say that I feel like I've learned communication. I feel like before I was never very good at communicating, and I feel working here has given me a safe space to be able to communicate and articulate my words better with you, or not being like scared to talk to you about something. And before in other jobs, not that I was scared, but I didn't feel as confident. Yeah. And I guess working here, like in the environment that we're in, I feel safe being able to talk to Cheryl or talk to Taylor about anything.
Even when you and I first had our meeting, I said, I have a strong personality. I warned you, but you know, it wasn't like a bad thing.
But
it was
good
just
to know in it who, you know, your
and I
boss
told
might
you,
be,
if anything, I never want you to assume. You always, always, always ask me, and you have.
Yeah.
You know, and
assuming makes an ass.
Out of me and you.
After you told me that one time, I use it with everybody when they're like, "Oh, I was like I assumed." I'm like, "Don't assume. Assuming makes an ass out of me."
Was that the first time you heard that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When Cheryl told me, I was like, "Oh my god, that's true."
Oh my god.
But it's true.
Yeah.
There's nothing good that comes from assuming.
No.
And we, especially as women, we love to make up stories in our mind. So you might as well ask.
Yeah.
Just to clarify. So who's the most organized? I would say Kiki for sure.
Yeah, she's literally in the inventory cabinet
all day.
Every other day, I'm
if
like,
something's crooked, she'll fix it.
Who's the most chill? Tay.
I feel like I'm pretty chill.
Yeah, she does like just vibe.
Vibing.
I feel like you're chill too, though.
Yeah, but I feel like you're more chill.
Yeah, you're more chill.
Yeah, you're like super like.
You know what people used to tell me all the time, or someone would think that like I was high all the time.
Oh god.
Because I was just so chill, like in high school.
Like,
and I was like,
yeah,
oh,
mellow.
what? I've never smoked in my life.
Like, you just don't care. Like, oh yeah, like whatever. Yeah.
But in a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah, I am very go with the flow.
I wish I was like that because I'm not go with the flow. Everything needs to be. I always ask you like, oh, okay, but is this good to send? She's like, yeah, it's good. But I'm like, but are you sure? Like, should I change the words?
You're
like,
right.
I like overthink things, and she's like, no, it sounds good. Like, I overcomplicate myself, and Taylor's more just like it's good, like it's simple. I was like, okay,
just leave it.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest perfectionist? I would say you.
Me?
I don't know.
Not you.
No.
Not in a bad way.
Right. Because she's too chill to care.
No, like probably you.
I guess
You're
I do
literally like,
want,
I'm getting every little.
Yeah, I want things
little
perfect.
spot.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
But that comes with the territory. Like you just,
I'm very detailed.
Very detailed. That's what you are.
Yes.
Well, and I know like what I want and how I want it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if it's not what you want, you're like, I don't
that's
want
a
it.
good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to have.
Yeah, I was booking a hotel with Melissa maybe like a month ago. And I told her, I want the highest floor. I want
penthouse
close to the elevator, and I want a sunset view. I don't want a bay view. I want a view where I can see the sunset. And she's like telling me all the options that aren't available. And my response to her was, I wish I was more. What did I say? I think I said like, I wish I wasn't so complicated. And she goes, you're not complicated. You just know what you want.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
I like that.
Yeah. That is good.
Okay. So, what's one funny or memorable behind the scenes story that perfectly sums up our work family?
Maybe when the egg.
I was gonna say the egg.
Yeah, definitely the egg.
But you guys got to see the behind the scenes of that one.
Oh my god, that one I think that sums up perfectly. Like we're all just like chill, and then like boom, and then we're just like
or like when we're like talking, and then something happens, and we hear someone,
and we're like,
but we're like mid laughing, and we're just like trying to calm down.
Like, oh, we have to act professional now. Someone just walked in the door,
or we're not expecting anybody, and
then we're like, we all look at each other, like you know that meme, the white cat that it's like this, and the equations are everywhere, like that. That's
we're like, who's there? I love that. How do we balance keeping things professional but still having fun together?
I always think about this. I feel like you do a really good job at that.
Oh, tell me how.
You do. I feel like you know how to keep it. Okay, work is work. It's like a switch.
Yeah, but you don't say it like
No,
you
you
never.
right.
I never feel like you're talking down to us.
No,
or like,
it's never. No, it's never like that. Yeah, it's like a switch. Like you, I don't know. Like you're very firm, and then 2 seconds later, you're like, okay, guys, so like,
But it's in like a
in a-
comforting way. Like
it is.
like
It's not like
you want us to like do better,
or if
we're
we like,
lacking somewhere or something, but you say it in a way that
it's
will
not
make us
condescending.
better.
Like it's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But I do feel like you know how to draw that line very good, and I feel like a lot of places don't. It's either all work and you like boss, 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 or it's like
Yeah.
friendship
Right.
all the way.
Which
I feel like
both don't work.
Yeah.
Both ends of that.
yeah.
I do feel that when I do a lot of thinking. So I know
At 3
We
a.m. in
know.
the morning, she's thinking about
what to do at work. And I know that you guys aren't in my head, but then I'll say something to Kiki and I'm like, and she goes, "What?" I go, "Oh, I thought it in my head. Sorry, I
I was
didn't
like, no, I don't know.
I didn't say it out loud." But when I'm at work and there's a lot of things to do, I definitely my
Work mode.
yes, work
Yeah,
mode
no,
is
there is a
on.
mood that
you
changes.
yeah.
Yes.
But you even told me that.
Yeah.
When I first met you, you're like, when I'm in work mode, I'm in work mode. It's not that I'm being mean, but I'm in work mode.
Yeah.
And that's always stuck with me. When I see like a switch, I'm like, okay, she's in
Yeah,
work mode.
yeah.
Don't take anything personal because
Yes.
I'm a person. But I take things very personal. Not very personal. I guess we can speak for I can speak for the both of us that we not take things super personal.
Yeah,
but
because
like,
then you start to second guess. Like, did she talk to me that way
yes,
because
and
she's
then
mad at
and
me?
then I start to
or
overthink. I'm like, did I do this wrong? Like, am I
Yeah, no,
this,
but
or
that's
am I-
like a flaw that I feel like I have. I don't
Me
think it's a
too.
good thing.
But
I'm trying to be better.
But I've learned, like, also while working here, I've learned that like you're gonna find that everywhere, and any like work environment that you work at, you're gonna have people that might talk bad like down on you or might not, but to not take it personal because
Yeah.
right,
like,
regardless of the
it's not to
situation.
you. It's like
Yeah.
it's just you're in that position at the moment, and it is what it is. But it's not on you. Like
Yeah,
like,
and
I
I,
think
mean,
we-
you are our boss, so like, we have to listen to you.
Yeah, but no. So what I'm saying is like in the way that like I know that I can become more terse
Like,
when
like stern. Is that the word?
yes,
Stern.
stern.
Just like tourists, please use a synonym.
Hey, ChatGPT, what is the definition of terse and how do you spell that?
I thought you were like you didn't know what word to use. So I was like term.
Terse.
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 I thought you meant stern.
Yeah, it's same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's similar. It's an adjective for that.
Okay. But you did tell me that. I think when your sister was working with you.
Yeah,
That-
because I told Kiki from the beginning that I could be firm.
Be firm, yeah.
And then I'm like, but don't take it personal because
Yeah.
I know that when I'm in work mode,
It's
is
work mode.
work
Yeah.
mode,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking about not only what I'm doing, but I'm thinking about
15.
how much time I have left, who's gonna be the next one to be seen, and
Yeah.
the turnover, the cleanup, because
Yeah.
I was working on my own,
Yeah.
and
Right.
so having someone come in and
Mhm.
we're transferring roles too. I'm teaching you how to do things and try not to fall behind and try not to forget anything.
It's like adjusting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say it happens much now.
No.
No.
In the beginning, maybe because we were
learning.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's normal, But
Yeah.
even when you like, I see that switch, I don't take it personal anymore because I know it's like not a me thing. It's like, you're in work mode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love it.
I love her little, yeah.
So, what's one thing that grounds you when life or work gets overwhelming? You can go first, Kiki.
That grounds me.
Yes, when life or work gets overwhelming.
I honestly just put worship music on, like worship at home or in the car.
And who?
Who?
Who do you speak? I mean, who do you speak to? Who do you
God.
listen to? Like anyone
I
specific?
like Elevation Worship
Mm-hmm.
and Maverick City. Those are my two favorite that I listen to a lot. And I just, I just get into my place and I just
And it grounds you.
and it grounds me, yeah. Being home and just listening to music.
From
worship
Foundation.
music. I actually listen to that on the plane.
It's so
Like when it's
good.
taken off.
Oh, I
I'm
need
like,
to hear that one.
That one-
I
oh
listen to
my
it because I'm like,
God.
I close my eyes when the plane is taking off because that's the part that I hate. And I just have Firm Foundation playing in the background. I'm like, oh, is it gonna be okay?
Really?
Is it gonna be okay?
Oh,
Firm
it's the
Foundation, you gotta
best.
believe that, God is in control. So yeah. Yeah, I love that song.
Okay, Tay.
What grounds me? What grounds me? I would say my boyfriend Alex kind of helps me a lot because I am very hard on myself, and I feel like he helps me like talk myself out of not being so hard on myself, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because something I do is I feel like I'm the only one going through something, or I'm doing something wrong, or I could be doing something better. Like I feel like I'm never doing enough sometimes.
In regards to what?
Just kind of like everything, I think.
Like
Life, work?
Yeah. Yeah. Being like a better friend, a better worker, a better girlfriend, partner. But I know that's something that I overthink about. So, but he helps me like
ground yourself.
ground myself.
Kiki finishes everyone's sentences.
Yeah. I would say him. He helps me.
I like that.
Yeah.
How about you? Who grounds you?
I would say probably 3 things grounds me, and I don't think I have to do it very often. Well, I'll say like Renee for sure. I mean, we have conversations every single day about business, whether it's his or mine. We're always like discussing ideas, and that keeps me level-headed for most of the time. But probably like once a quarter, a really good ugly cry.
Oh. Yes.
And like weekly naps. I told him last month I only took 6 naps.
Yeah, I feel like you don't sleep.
Yeah, but I'm trying to prioritize it more.
Yeah.
That's good.
And yeah, just because once you're like restful, I feel that your brain
Yeah, just like resets.
is better too.
Yeah.
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 Ooh, I like this. Do you think that confidence comes more from how we look or how we feel?
How we feel. For sure.
I was gonna say how I look.
I can see both actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
probably.
When you look good, you feel good.
I agree.
2 months ago, I feel like I was not feeling myself, and I was just like not there mentally, physically, all of it. And I feel like now getting back to a place where I feel good in my own skin. So I would say,
And
when
what have you changed from that time to this time that has allowed you?
well, it's only been like maybe like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. What have you
But
changed that helps
I've
that?
been working out, not every day, but at least trying to do 3 times a week. And I started to run.
Which I will say
It's
there's
a lot hard.
it's crazy because people will start working out and then they're like, "Oh my god, I feel so good." Whatever. The people that don't work out, I'm like, "How are you going through life?"
I know.
Because
I
that is
think of that
such a
too.
Is that what you
game
guys thought about
changer.
me when I was
Yeah.
No, because you
I'm just kidding.
you work out, Kiki.
No,
but
but
like,
I'm not
stop for a little
I'm
while.
not consistent with it. Yeah, yeah. But like
it's
people that just
it
don't at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sedentary.
Sedentary.
Sedentary. Another word for
It's a
you.
big word.
Yeah, because it makes all the difference.
No,
Like,
it does.
Obviously, people want to work out to look better. What it really does, like, to feel better is, like,
I
so
like-
much more.
I'm like mentally, like when I run my mile, I'm like, without stopping. Mentally, I'm like, Kiara, you did it, because
You can do anything.
yeah,
Yes.
honestly, because like already at like the 0.3 mile, I'm like, I need to stop. I cannot finish a mile. And then when I finish a mile, even though I'm dying, I feel so good after. You did it. Like you pushed through even when you mentally were like, Kiara, like I cannot
Mhm.
keep going.
But isn't that like what happens with life? Right?
Yeah.
Like you do things and your mind is telling you, no, stop, right? Because the mind's job is to protect us.
Mm-hmm.
Is to protect you from danger. That's why we have the fight or flight system. That's why you have our
Oh, yeah.
sympathetic, parasympathetic, all of that is to protect us. And
Yeah.
so you're going through something or you're carrying heavy weight,
Mhm.
you know, leg press, whatever, and your mind,
It's like,
before anything, gives
Mhm.
up before your muscles do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you give in to that, game over.
Yeah.
You're gonna stop every single time that you're like, I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I would do before. I'd be like, no, I can't continue doing this, and I would actually stop. But yesterday, I was like, you're gonna keep running, and I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran.
You know what? My brother helped when we would run together, and I was like slower than him. Obviously, still am because he's just on another level.
Built different.
But he would tell me to pick a target, and I would run to that target. Once I would get to that target, I would run to the next target. So instead of saying like I need to stop, focus on
Oh.
something.
Once you're there,
Go, and then you got to the target because you
Mhm.
will.
Yeah.
You're not dying. When you
I feel like-
feel like you're dying,
I'll
but
show
you're
you the
not
video.
though. But you're not.
You have a video?
Yeah.
Oh, I need it.
So
on
I
just
showed her.
just you can keep going. You can.
Yeah. And yesterday proved that I can keep going. Like I
So
don't
next
have to
time
stop.
you run, Get
Target.
your targets.
I'm gonna do my target.
Like a stop sign, a tree,
Yeah, and I have so many stop signs
the
in my
fire
neighborhood.
hydrant.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I like
Todd
that.
and and Taylor.
Forgot her name.
How about you?
Well, I forgot
What was the question? Yeah.
Do you think
Confidence comes from-
Oh.
I'm going to say it first comes from how we look, and then that translates to how we feel.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
if you wake up with bedhead, like before you get to the mirror, you could probably feel good, but then you look in the mirror, you're like, what the heck?
Why do I look like this?
Yeah, and you don't like
That's
feel as
true.
good, right?
Yeah.
So if anyone ever feels down, putting on bright colors like yellow or something in your outfit,
Yeah.
doing your hair, doing your makeup,
Makeup.
Mhm.
instantly,
You already feel better, yeah.
yes, you
Yeah.
feel better. You
Yeah.
feel more put
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And
You feel like you can conquer the day.
yes, and same thing with working out. You know, at first you're not going to feel good, but then eventually, and you're not going to look good if you don't already look good. And of course, that's always perception,
Mhm.
right? Because someone can have my body and someone can have someone else's body and think that their body looks better than mine, or I think that,
Right.
it's
Mhm.
all about perception. So
Yeah.
really all it truly comes down to is like what you believe looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you start working out and you start to see the results, even if they're minor, it
Mhm.
gives you a little dopamine hit and you're like, ooh,
It does.
Yeah.
I'm
And it makes you-
140.
what were you before?
Like 146.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You lost 6 pounds?
Yeah, and I've been eating really good too. Other than my chicken nuggets that I brought. But yeah, I've been eating like
Straight out the bag.
I've been eating home cooked meal like chicken,
Pineapple.
rice, pineapple, grapes.
Green grapes.
I've been eating apples with almond butter.
Yeah.
Butter.
Yeah. You
I did see some
have.
applesauce in the
I
garbage the
know.
other day.
That was mine. I don't think it was mine.
You're not eating applesauce.
I'm not eating applesauce.
Guys, applesauce is healthy for you.
Filled
No,
with
it's not.
sugar. You know what
And
sugar
then-
turns into, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sugar turns into fat eventually. Okay. What's one thing that working in this field has healed or helped you grow through personally? Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't even.
I feel like I've been really pretty good at like letting things go in my life. And, if you can't change it, leave it be. But wow, working with women, it can strike a nerve sometimes, especially being in the position of like,
Mhm.
this is not a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that we pay for to have here available for everyone. There's rent that we pay for. There's bodies that we pay for. And so when women come as clients and they strike a nerve with like wanting to always ask for a discount and just trying to push the limit, and trying to like take advantage or speak to you a certain way, or, thankfully we don't have many of those, but it has really taught me like you have to let it go. And again, something that you spoke about is that it's not personal and that I'm not for everyone, which I love because I think that's such a beautiful thing, whether in business or in anything, friendship, relationships, like one person is not for everyone and you have to be able to live with that.
Yeah, you have to be okay with that.
And I feel like I relish in that even more. Sorry, was that too big? Relish.
No, I already used that one before.
I find pride and joy in that. Like, how cool is it to think like, all right, cool, you don't want to come see me? That doesn't even hurt my feelings because I have so many other people who I vibe with and we have great clients that doesn't even hurt me.
Do you feel like it took a while for you to get there, like to the point that you're like, you just let it go?
Of course.
I feel like for me, it's so hard to let it go and be like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but it also comes with confidence, right? Like self-confidence. And I'm truly at a point where anyone can tell me anything and what I know is true, and I'm still willing to learn, but I feel that I have a very good foundation in what I can offer personally, professionally, that it doesn't bother me.
I want to piggyback on that because it doesn't have to do with the question, but when you said not everybody is for me, I have really felt that the past like 2 years, like as I've gotten older, like people, and I'm just like, they're just not for me, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I think you'll I don't know if you feel that way, but as you get older, like you'll see people and you're like, I don't care if they think of me a certain way, but they're just not for me, and that's fine. Like we don't have to be friends.
Right.
And not in a bad way, but yeah, it's just like kind of just don't care anymore.
For sure.
And
As you
I
get
love
older,
that
Yeah.
I've stepped into this
yes.
because I like being younger. I would want to be friends with everybody. I was a people pleaser, like, whatever, and it's definitely changed.
Well, for me, I don't really care like about people. Like if people like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. For me, it's more so exterior things, I guess, like future wise, like my future. It's hard for me to let go of like disappointment, I guess, since I'm applying to PA school and things like that. It's hard for me to let go of me feeling like I'm not good enough for these schools or just like in general. 'Cause for me, it's not really people. I guess it's more of my career, my future. So I'm like, how did you get to that point that you're just like you don't care? You just let it go.
Well, but you also have to have the confidence in knowing that whatever is for you, Kiara,
I know,
and it's
so
hard, right? Because you're in the thick of
Yeah.
it.
I
You're
know,
in the
so
hard part. But in 5 years from now, we're gonna be talking and we'll be like, remember when Kiki was so like,
I know, I know.
And it's hard, but these are the times where your confidence and your strength and your, I would say, like, even your connection to God can strengthen because who else can give you that peace? I can't. Taylor can't.
And I've actually
You can't.
I know. And that's why I've been praying a lot more within this whole process, PA school applications and like, rejections and all these things. I've been leaning on God more than ever, praying. I don't go to church every Sunday, but I still have a relationship with God that I pray and when I feel very overwhelmed, because that's honestly one of the biggest things right now in my life that's very overwhelming is my future. This is my career. This is what I want to do. So getting rejections is not fun,
Right.
So I guess that I've been just leaning on God a lot for that peace, and I feel like I'm more like chill about
I've
it
seen
now.
a shift in you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm more chill, and I'm like, God, like honestly, I'm not gonna stress because like I can't change it. Like I've gotten rejections, and it is what it is. Hopefully, one school says yes, and if they don't, Priscilla's always telling me like it's for a reason. The only thing you need is one yes, and if it's not that one yes, God knows why He's doing like what He's doing and why He's not giving you that acceptance.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've just been trying to be more at peace with it, and I have been, and I've just been saying, God, like I'm giving it to you, all these schools, and it's So I have been little by little letting go, but
It's not always easy.
it's not.
I was listening to a podcast that I was going to send to you girls.
Send. I
So-
listen to all the podcasts. that you
Okay,
send.
good.
I do.
I'm
'Cause
not finished them, but
I finished mine.
For sure. So it's funny because one of my ex coworkers sent it to me, and I even told her this morning when she sent it, I'm like, you know what's funny? As many podcasts that I send to people and I listen to myself, no one has ever really shared a podcast with me. So thank you. And I started listening to it, and it's so good. It's I think the guy's name is Hal Arid or something, but it's the Him and Her podcast. And they are interviewing this guy who wrote the book, The Miracle Morning, something like that. Anyways, he talks about some car accident that he was involved in that he broke almost like every bone in his body. They told him that he was going to have brain damage, this whole thing. And he was previously a salesman for Cutco knives. Do you remember that?
yeah.
Before your time.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
So he was a salesman, and he says in one of the sales training, he learned this rule or method called we'll call it the 5-minute rule, a 5-minute rule. So whatever you feel like upset, disappointed, or anything about, you give yourself 5 minutes to deal and feel all of those feelings, and then you end those 5 minutes with 3 words. Can't change it. And when you realize that you cannot change it, then you move on. So days after he was like in a coma and everything. After he got out of the coma, he felt positive about everything, and he's like, yeah, you guys may say I'll never walk again, but that's your opinion. Like if I can't, then I won't, but if I can, I'm still gonna hold on to that. Anyways, he went through this whole thing, and he like came at peace with everything, so much so that the doctors consulted his parents, said, you guys have to come here and speak to your son because he's not realizing the magnitude of really what's happening. And the son was like, no, Dad, I understand, but that doesn't mean that I have to be sad about it. If I'm going to be in a wheelchair, then I'll be the happiest guy in a wheelchair. Doesn't mean I have to sulk, and be victim to it.
Yeah.
So can't
like that.
change it.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
ooh,
really
I like
can't.
that. We can definitely use that on a
Yeah.
day to day.
Yeah. Can't change that.
Okay, who's the one most likely to cry at work in a good way?
1, 2, 3. I feel
Uh,
like she will see something like sad, or she'll like
Or even
But
just
no,
talking
cry
in
in
a
a good
story.
way.
talking. Yeah,
yeah. She told us she wanted to take us to go see Tate, and we started crying.
I didn't cry.
I cried.
I cried.
Oh, I didn't cry. I was just like, she was daring you. You cried.
Yeah, I got emotional.
Aw.
Which we're gonna go see Tate McRae next week. Business. It's not a business trip. What is it called?
It's a work trip.
A work trip. Well, no,
No,
like
It's
a work bonding something.
Team
bonding.
Team building trip.
Most companies take your team bonding to a restaurant
Or
or bowling
or the golf. What is that called?
or Top Golf.
Top
Guess
Golf.
where our team bonding is?
Boston,
baby.
How fun. Okay, what song describes the vibe of our office on a good day?
We all have to say it at the count of 3.
Okay.
Wait.
I already have this one.
Me too. What song
like
describes
we're
the
gonna get
vibe
this
of
thing.
our office on a good
The
day?
vibe.
Gosh.
Mine,
Tay.
I'm ready for mine.
1,000 years later.
I'm gonna say it because.
At the same time, though.
Yeah, but I don't think mine's gonna be the same as yours, guys.
But do you know what ours is going to be?
No.
Okay.
Let's see if we even have the same. I think we do, but okay, ready?
Okay.
Of course we do.
1, 2, 3.
No, Broke Boys! What did you say there?
We don't. But that's like.
No, but that's like a good day.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like
no broke boys,
no
no
new
new
friends.
friends.
You're right.
Yeah, it's like
I'm so
like a
sorry.
good day, like a beat.
Oh.
What
I
did you
said-
say?
I said birds of a feather.
That sounds sad.
Because I remember when I
never-
first started, that song was like on repeat all the time.
That's because it was like before you.
It was
you
like the
guys
same
made
playlist every day.
Yeah.
Okay. Tay, if you could tell your future self one thing about this season of life, what would it be?
You're finally gonna be the woman that you were always supposed to be.
Why do you say finally?
Cause like I feel like I've matured. I mean, I still have growing to do. We all have growing to do.
Even when you're 80, you
Yeah,
can
I've-
still improve.
Actually, no, I can't say that because I still feel like there's one part of me that's missing, and that's being a mom. So I guess I haven't fully gotten there. But maybe like you've finally gained the complete confidence and love for yourself, I would say, going into my 30s.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my answer.
For me, I think it would be to trust the process, that everything is going to work out. That's what I would tell my future self, to just trust the process and live in the moment and not be thinking always ahead of yourself. Because I have a problem being in the moment because my mind is always going to like 13,000 different things and I can't enjoy this one moment. So I would just say, trust the process, enjoy the moment, and everything is going to work out the way that it needs to work out in your life.
I like that.
How about you?
What I would tell myself is like the first thing that came to my mind was that this is just the beginning. Like this is the
Oh.
beginning of Naked Aesthetics,
Oh, yeah, I love that.
the beginning of my relationship with Renee, even though we're 7 years in. Like yeah, like I feel like we're just renewing everything.
Okay,
Like
Yeah.
the beginning of a life we're about to build together, hopefully if God blesses us.
I was like, what do you
No,
I was like,
no.
what are you telling us?
I don't know if I'm like bloated today. I'm in my luteal phase, so yeah, it's just the beginning,
I like
and it
that.
doesn't matter
I
what
feel
age
like
you
that
are.
for
Like,
you too.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And doesn't matter what age you are?
Yeah, like you could.
Always restart.
Yes. Yeah, in every aspect.
Yeah.
I like that.
Who gives the best advice and who needs it the most?
Gives best advice. I feel like I need it the most.
Well, maybe because you're young. You're the youngest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not that young. I'm 26.
I'm 10
I
years
know,
older
but
than
like
you.
I
I know.
swear, like your 20s, you're still becoming who you are.
I'm trying to figure myself out. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheryl gives the best advice.
does.
She mentors us.
She does.
She cares.
I
she-
take-
Okay,
she
what would
takes
you
us
say
under
is
her
the best
wing.
advice I've given each of you? Because I don't even know. I just speak.
You just, but you're like so wise. How you talk, it holds a lot of power.
I feel
So-
like one thing I've taken from you was that you are, I don't know, like the driver of your life. Like, even going through something so bad, that shouldn't,
Like, don't feel sorry for yourself.
yeah, don't feel sorry for yourself and don't let that be the rest of your life. You have the power to take your life into your own hands. If there's someone that's going, no, I don't want to say this. That's like sounds mean. But like if someone's going through something, not that you're not going to feel bad for them. If they're like not helping themselves, like I'm not going to feel bad.
Like how I'm always like, oh, but like pobrecito, and you're like, you don't feel sorry for
Yeah,
them.
she's
They're-
like, they chose that.
And then after you told me that, I was like, okay. And then I don't feel sorry for people that are in the same position that they're in because they don't change it.
Yeah.
And after you told me that, I stopped saying, oh, pobrecito. And I've even caught myself here that I'm like, oh, like pobrecita. And I'm like, wait, no pobrecita. Because she's in that position because she wants to be.
Yeah, and like you're an example of it. You lost both of your parents.
Yeah, you are.
And you're like
thriving.
Thriving.
Yeah, like you could have like
you are amazing.
yeah, you could have had a different life for yourself,
Yeah.
but you're like, I'm not gonna, let that hold me, and you've grown to this beautiful, amazing butterfly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just flying around.
Effortlessly.
For me, I would say it's confidence. I see how much confidence you have in like the way you speak to people, the way you are, the way you hold yourself to a standard. Seen from you that like I want that, like to be able to talk to people effortlessly and like with power, and like when you walk into a room and where you walk somewhere, you're like okay, like Cheryl's there. You know what I mean? And you have that, and I aspire to have that when I get older and have that confidence, because I just see it anywhere. Like when we've been to the gym together, when we go out, like you just hold that confidence in the way you speak to people and your demeanor. I've always wanted that. So working in a place with a boss that's like that, you're an example to me,
Thank you. And it does rub off.
It does. And like every time I'm like, I need to be like Cheryl. Like I need to be like like how you are. You're very like this or that or this or that. So I've taken a lot of that and I try to implement it within who I am, because everybody's different, but I feel like I've learned a lot of like confidence from you, and
and that's why I say I feel like I understand why you say like this is the beginning, because I feel like you have put in the work to be who you are. You've listened to all the things and you've studied all the things.
You've gone through the work of like efficiency.
Yeah,
like this.
Like I feel like you do put in the work to like strengthen your mind and your soul. And
thank you guys. Seriously. And truly, like Kiki, you're 26. Taylor, you're
31.
30. Why do you say it like 31?
31.
5 years is a long time. 10 years is a very long time. Like it'll come tomorrow.
And you always say that. You're like, it came with time. And
Yes.
I've always asked you, like, how did you start with that confidence?
But also I want you to realize that if you are passive with anything in life, your career, your body, your mind, anything, the way that you speak, it's not going to come to you.
Yeah.
So I started listening to Tony Robbins and Joe Dispenza. Actually, what really started my whole journey was speaking to Rosa a lot about Tony Robbins, and she's like the one that introduced me to him. And then she told me to watch this documentary called Heal. Pretty sure it's called Heal. And that's where I saw Joe Dispenza for the first time, and I fell in love with everything he was saying, and I was very impressed, and that's it. I went down the rabbit hole of figuring out, like how I can change my mind, and it wasn't like, I don't want to say that I would like sit there. I'm not much of a writer, although like I think it's very helpful. It's not like I went through these exercises. No, it was just repetitive every single day, especially when I had so much more time on my hands between 26 and 30. Every single day, I don't care what I was doing in the car, in my headphones, I was listening to a podcast. And, as many times as you hear it, it starts to stick. And you find yourself in situations and you're like, hey, I handled that differently than I would have, because I've been listening to these things and it brings things like to my awareness.
Like your mind and
correct. And on the podcast, so this guy's name is Hal Elrod, and it's called The Miracle Morning. And he says, Jim Rohn says, you guys know who Jim Rohn is?
No.
He's like also a very wise
motivation.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, your level of success, which I attribute to in every area of life, not just professional, but your level of health, marriage, success, you name it. He says, your level of success will exceed your level of personal development. So, does that make sense? Your level of success, how successful you are, will exceed the level of personal development that you've come to. So, if you are not doing anything to develop yourself personally, your level of success will never like surpass that.
Yeah.
So the more you refine yourself
and the more you like do like listen to these podcasts and do these things,
right, the more you do the hard work and all of that,
you'll succeed like in your business or in life or in whatever you have going on.
Correct. Yeah. So what I was going to ask, Kiki, do you think you care what people think?
Yes. Like in what way? Because like some people I care, some people I don't. Like
Right, but
But if I care, I care. Yeah,
no, you care
I
for
care.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But again, it comes with age. But if you start it now and start letting go of like, who gives a crap?
I know, I know, I
Like,
know, I
like-
know. I've heard it so many times. Like, who cares? Like,
Yeah.
literally, like, who cares? Like,
But listen, it doesn't just change from one day to the next. It happens little by little. Like I'm scared to go to the gym by myself because I'm gonna look like an idiot because I don't know what I'm doing.
that's me.
Who
Uh-huh.
cares?
I know.
And these people are gonna think, who cares?
I know.
Me, sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get off with this thing on my face or I don't know, something.
I
And I'm
know.
like,
Who cares?
you know what I tell myself? I don't really say, I do say who cares, but really what I tell myself is, am I ever gonna see these people ever
I know,
again?
I know.
And I'm going to modify the way that I look or do something because of
other
for
people.
someone who I'm never gonna see
I
again.
know.
And even if I do and they have an opinion, that's great. Listen, they're gonna have an opinion regardless.
I
Like
know.
you could go and do the best and still someone will think like, oh, she's doing that wrong or whatever. And does it change the reality? No.
When you care about what other people think, is that giving away your power?
For sure.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're giving them that power and you're
Yeah.
not doing things
And you're
because of them.
Correct. You're
Yeah.
altering what you were
Yeah.
going to do. I don't know if I've shared this with you before, but one of the best things that I heard was what other people think of you is none of your business.
It's true. Like, why do I care? What
Isn't
other
that
people
crazy?
think? Yeah.
Because how many times, when I was younger, I would hear like, oh, so and so was talking about you. And I'd say, like, what did they say? Like, I want to know.
Yeah,
like, who
right.
cares?
I
It's
want
not my
I
business.
want to know. No, I did want to know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh.
I was like, tell me.
Yeah, I would want to know too.
I want to know.
But you're saying it's not your business.
It's none of your business.
Because like what they were talking about
None of
has
your
nothing to do
business.
with you
Yeah.
because
No.
they
They're gonna go based on their perceptions,
Their
their ideas,
assumptions.
their own life, whatever they're going through. So whatever people say about you is none of your business.
That's like,
I like that.
what I don't know won't hurt me, right?
Yeah, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Do any of you have a toxic skincare trait? Like,
Yeah.
do you fall asleep with mascara on? Or-
Oh, never.
I don't wash my face in the morning.
We're just gonna really be, super honest
For
here.
me,
As much as we have shamed her.
yes. I
Shame
just
her
in
every
the
day.
morning. I don't want to do anything. I just want to be in bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, 6:40 in the morning.
Well,
there
she
we go.
says that she brushes her teeth, but
I
we're not really sure about that because
I brush my teeth. Okay, so this is what I do. I take a late night shower. I do my whole skincare regimen, and I still feel like I have my skincare regimen on when I wake up the next
Because
day in the
you do.
morning. So then I'm like, I don't need to do anything. So I put daily power defense, and I put sunscreen, and I brush my teeth obviously before,
so she puts daily power defense on top of her nighttime retinol.
and then I put I don't use retinol every night, every other night.
But
And
you still
then-
put it.
I know, and then I put sunscreen.
You're putting it on top of dead skin. You're putting it on
but
top
I
of your
just don't wanna
dog
be there
hair.
like this,
that
like-
you
Dog
sleep with your
hair.
dog, right?
No,
The,
She sleeps
your
over there.
dirty pillow,
Dirty. Oh, ugh.
I know. I just
your drool.
Oh, I'm just.
Yeah.
I know. It's bad. I'm gonna change. But
I
like
don't
not
know
now.
if
No,
you
you're
will.
not.
But
What's yours?
So that's mine.
Tay?
I would say, no, like 90% of the time. No, 95% of the time, I'm always doing my morning and night.
Okay.
But there will be a night where I'm like really, really, really tired. I will wash my face and go to sleep.
That's it.
That's
That's
criminal.
it.
What?
You won't put anything
No,
on.
because I'm like, if I'm like
Not even
so
one cream.
tired, no.
Nothing.
You see, at least I do it at night.
No. But this is like, that's very rare. Like
90%.
maybe like it's happened a handful amount of times.
In 31 years.
Well, before I got into this.
okay.
So in 3 years.
I don't even remember, honestly. But
Okay.
I'm going to be completely honest. That has happened before.
Oh my goodness.
How about you?
Yeah.
I don't like anything toxic at all. No. I would say it's not toxic. I don't know.
I don't know if mine was toxic, but
Well, yeah.
Mine is toxic. Mine is no, mine is. No, I don't know about yours. But mine is pretty bad.
I would say it's like I'll get up and I'll go to the gym. And then when I get
sunscreen.
I go to the gym when the sun is not
yeah,
out. Girl.
I'm not doing anything when I wake up and I go early to the gym.
Yeah,
completely
like,
honest,
straight to
I'm
the
not
gym.
doing anything. I don't think you need to.
No.
If
So then I'll come back, and it just depends on the day, but it's maybe like once every quarter where it'll be like 3 p.m. and I'm like, I didn't even wash my face because like I haven't gone and like showered yet.
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause I'm-
She's just like doing errands.
Yeah, I'm
after the
like
gym. She's
here,
like on
there,
go
there,
mode.
there, and I'm like,
So
I
you
feel-
went the whole morning without anything,
yeah.
and you were getting mad at me.
We're shaming each other here.
That
we don't
is
judge you guys
worse.
though.
That is worse.
Worse. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. All right. Who's most likely to text I'm 5 minutes away while still at home?
Me.
Yeah, I've never done that.
That's because you're not Hispanic.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, no,
You run on white people time. Like you're
Yeah.
always on time.
love that.
White people
That's
time.
being late. It gets me excited.
What? Kiki. Okay, last question. If you could only keep one skincare product forever, what are you choosing?
Daily power defense. I love daily power defense.
Really?
Makes me feel so
Really?
fresh. Wait, no. No. Exfoliating cleanser.
Exfoliating cleanser?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that cleanser.
I
With
love
the
that cleanser
beads
too,
and like,
though.
Yeah,
and I'm
me
like
too.
going like
Yeah.
this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like my face is.
I
so
love the
smooth.
consistency of it.
So
Nice.
good. That's my favorite part about washing my face at night. I go like this, and I'm just there like that. So I would say that one.
I mean, I would say sunscreen. It's the most
Right.
important.
It is most important, but
But
is
like
washing your
putting it
face.
on and enjoying putting it on is not. That would be like for like
Prevention.
the.
Yes, Kiki. Exactly.
But for like the feel of it, I don't know if I could get by without toning pads. If I'm being honest.
You know?
Like I'm struggling now
I know.
because we both did our BBL Moxies on Monday.
Oh my God,
So we can't use our
yeah.
polish or our pads
I have been
till
slowly
tomorrow.
dying.
And it's you really feel it. So
Yeah.
No wonder your faces look like that. I forgot.
You forgot? Why you're the only
it's
glowy
fine,
one?
but it's me.
You know why? Because
My
I
sun damage.
had to cleanse my face 3 times today porque
Because you
no
couldn't,
podía
you
ya.
couldn't.
Yeah, I'm
Porque-
like,
Oh, that makes.
And it's only 2:30.
¿qué?
3 times? You already cleaned your face 3 times?
Yeah, I usually do twice, but I was like, no, we're gonna do another one.
Oh.
And I even did it with exfoliating cleanser.
Oh my
Why are
god,
you
that
looking
makes
at me like
sense.
that?
Because today I remember that I was like, oh my god, you still have
Yeah.
that, but I forgot.
Yeah.
So I don't know if mine would be the first thing that came to mind was oil control pads,
Uh-huh.
or I don't know if it would be exfoliating polish. But I think no, I think more than anything, it's gonna be oil control pads
Yeah.
because it's twice a day, every day. Like it's
Yeah,
just
it's
Like you're just getting everything
Just-
off.
it feels
Ugh.
nice and tingly, fresh,
Yeah.
delicious.
And you
Okay,
feel like your face is clean.
any last words?
No, I
What are you looking at me for?
I don't know because I feel like you.
Okay, I'm gonna say my last words.
Okay,
Oh,
say
my
last
last
words.
words.
So I truly want to say, first of all, Kiki's ready to receive, but I'm not gonna talk about you first. I'm gonna
Okay.
talk to our clients and our listeners.
Oh, okay.
So
important.
truly, I'll have people out of the blue say, "Hey, by the way, I listened to your podcast," or "Hey, my daughter listened to your podcast." And the fact that anyone would take away time, from whatever they're doing to listen to this is so honorable for me, for us, because we put a lot of work into this. And so thank all of you, and thank you for everyone who comes to see us and appreciates us and sees all the effort that we do to make every day a better experience for you, not only just like for when you come in, but also for the outcomes of your skin, which is literally the most important thing. But we know that the secondary is how you feel when you come here. So thank you. And Kiara,
Yeah.
thank you truly, because you have made this office such a well-oiled machine for me and for Taylor.
Yeah.
Like everything is just seamless, and I think that you need 7 more arms because 6 more, because 2 is not enough. So we need you to be like an octopus because you do so much and it is seen,
Thank
appreciated,
Thank you.
truly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You do everything amazingly. Like
Thank
it's
you.
I'm just always impressed
Yeah.
by you.
Thank you.
And Taylor, what you have brought to the treatment room has been so impactful on the business, on people's outcomes, on how they feel. The fact that everyone always uses the words angel hands to describe your hands.
I'll never know what it's gonna feel like.
The fact that everyone uses the same adjectives just goes to show you that it really is true. And I agree.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. And just your dedication truly to showing up, being professional, like giving the clients what they need and more, which is most important. So thank you both, because the three of us make an incredible team.
Yeah. I know.
And like
Nice.
that's
crazy.
it. Like it's the Powerpuff Girls forever ever.
Forever.
All right. Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Yeah, no, it's always just so fun.
Yeah.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people do.
I think
People
they
like, do you
too.
guys work? Like, yeah, we do work.
Like we do.
We do, but like
It doesn't even feel like work.
It doesn't. Like, we come
don't
here to
know.
talk. What was that you said in your podcast?
I talk to Kiki.
I
I talk to
Taylor.
Taylor.
We do this and we do that. That was my favorite.
the only time it feels like work is like when the
When
day
you're
is
working.
over. No, when the day
Yes.
is over.
And it catches up to you.
Because I'm
Yeah.
like exhausted.
Yeah.
You're like, wait,
I'm being, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but we experience different energies in
Yes,
this.
for sure.
And one
Well, at
time
least
Cheryl,
you guys.
Cheryl was like, "Whoa." I don't think she was here one of the days, and it was a busy day,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Are you exhausted?"
Yeah, it was
like,
it was
yes,
a lot.
Yeah, I
am,
text
and
you
and
because
she was like,
yeah.
"Yeah, it's absorbing people's energies,"
sure.
and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a real thing."
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. And actually, my massage lady, every time like she finishes the massage, she wrings out her hands, and like that's her way of releasing the energy.
Oh, maybe I should start
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, I honestly give both of you guys props for dealing with people every single day. Because like I'm
It's not
behind the
easy.
scenes always, but like you guys deal with people in and out talking,
Yeah.
you know, every day,
Yeah.
and it's a lot.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not. So I give you guys props.
Thank
You
you.
guys are both amazing. All you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kiki.
Alrighty, well.
All right. We'll
Thank
see you
for
guys next
listening.
time.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you in Boston. Yeah.
Hello.
If you have something, if you really needed to get the point across,
Okay,
just
Taylor,
come up here.
okay, Taylor, excuse me. Thank you. Welcome to the Sincerely Naked podcast, and I am joined by.
Oh my gosh, rolls.
Wait, are we using mine?
Call me Doughboy.
What?
Come in.
Oh.
Ew. But he says, your level of success will. Sorry.
1,000 years later.
Okay.